Hello, my name's Max and welcome to FX Axe, where we cut through the trees of FX platform analysis so you can see the wood. Every platform gets rated across 5 key pillars so you can compare easily and swing smarter. Want to skip ahead? Well, my feelings aside, you can check the timestamps and do as you please. And if there's a platform or topic you want us to clear next, chop, like, subscribe, and drop it in the comments. Think of me as your eponymous woodsman, taking you lovely little Red Riding Hoods through the forest and saving you from any big bad wolves out there. What happened to grandmother? I don't know. I can't remember how the nursery rhyme ends, and I'm not sure where this simile's going. Let's crack on. Today we're reviewing FBS. Is it high leverage, flashy promises, or the real deal? Now I must say, when I first looked at the website, I was a little disappointed in the aesthetics, and I understand it's not the most important thing, but when something looks like it's made by myself in the 90s in clip art, it's very embarrassing. I wasn't good at it then, and I'm not good at it now. What I am good at is running through and making sure that the rest of the platform is as it should be for you guys, our viewers. So as ever, we start with safety and ease of deposit or withdrawal. Let's start where it matters, regulation. FBS operates under multiple licenses, but this review focuses on its Belize regulated entity, which offers flexibility but minimal protection if things go wrong. That means there's no meaningful deposit guarantees, there's limited recourse in disputes, there's no top tier fund protection. They do have better regulated FBS arms, but these are entirely separate entities. If you're trading under Belize, you're exposed to offshore conditions, high leverage, limited accountability, and looser oversight. Signing up to FBS is a quick and painless process. After a super simple form and email verification, you're straight into the rather disappointing dashboard. FBS automatically sets you up with both a real account and a $20,000 demo. Perfect for testing the platform before risking real funds. It's a smart move, especially for new traders. To unlock more features, you'll need to complete express verification, which only takes a minute. That allows deposits up to $2,000. Full access, standard KYC is required. ID, proof of address, and you're in. Now down to the funding process. Deposits are straightforward, and most methods are approved and supported as you'd expect. Cards, bank wires, crypto, which as you know is one of my favorites. Stick pay is unlocked after express verification. Withdrawals usually take 1 to 2 business days. And while FBS markets state they've got zero commission funding, most of the banks and cryptos do charge, so costs do come in. The dashboard is simple at first glance, but the rewards and education sections feel like forgotten corners of the platform, very much like the dog at Mother Hubbard's house. The cupboard's bare, there's no bone. There's also an analysis and education tab, but unfortunately it's more of a placeholder than a resource hub. If you're hoping for serious market insights or trader education here, you might need to swing your axe elsewhere. Our verdict? Lukewarm. It's got a quick setup, smooth deposits, but the Belize regulation leaves you exposed and the platform features feel half finished, not to mention hideous. Number 2, fees and transparency. Let's get to the numbers. Thrilled, I hear you all sprout. FBS offers multiple account types, each with different pricing as you can see here. On paper it looks great, especially with zero commission accounts and low spreads, but real world trading tells us a different story. Users, and I'll put my hand up to being one of these myself, report slippage and spread widening, especially on zero spread accounts during news events or thin liquidity. That can turn a tight looking setup into an unexpectedly expensive one. FBS also leans heavily on bonus promotions. They're eye-catching, but they come with conditions that can lock your funds, limit withdrawals, or trap you into excess trading volumes. It's marketing dressed up as value. Approach with caution. It very much feels like Wile E. Coyote is painting a tunnel on the side of a mountain. We're Roadrunner, and we're not running into that mountain. Our verdict? Lukewarm again. Tight spreads on paper, but execution risks and hidden promo terms muddy the waters. Fine for low frequency traders, risky for scalpers or news traders. Number 3, platform and asset range. Well, here's where FBS shines a little brighter. Its platform has simplicity and it's got variety. It's got MetaTrader 4 as you'd expect, the classic. Do you like a classic? Familiar, it's stable, it's EA friendly. It's got MetaTrader 5, modern interface, it's got more features and wider asset coverage. But it does also have the FBS trading app, which is surprisingly functional and a smooth mobile experience. By default, new accounts get MT5 access, so if you want MT4, make sure to select it early. As you'd expect, it's got much of the classic asset offerings: Forex, metals, crypto, which I like, stocks, indices. It's a well-rounded offering. You won't get tens of thousands of stocks, but for retail CFD trading, it covers most bases. And as I said, if you want to stay mobile, the broker app is one of the best I've tested. Our verdict? It's a clean, focused platform range with decent multi-asset access. Execution quirks aside, the app and MT5 combo are a plus. Number 4, customer service. As you know, another bugbear of mine. Well, support's available 24/7, which is impressive, and it does span a wide range of channels. You've got live chat, email, you've got the phone, if you're tapping into your Cyprus and Belize numbers, Telegram, WhatsApp, Viber, and the FAQ hub has decent self-help options. Callback requests, a nice feature which most brokers skip, works, and the response time is generally quick. But here's a snag. You don't always get a human. And even when you do, the responses can feel generic. And look, I'm not one to say anything against our robot overlords, but sometimes it's nice to speak to a person. In answering technical questions, I found myself circling back and I didn't find it hugely functional. So our verdict, lukewarm. There's plenty of ways to reach out, but the quality control is patchy. If you're looking for deeper answers and deeper queries, we've got better options out there for you. Section 5, our final piece. Let's go on to the USPs. What makes FBS stand out? Well, the leverage is up to 1 to 3,000, which is flexible, but of course, on the flip side, dangerously high. You've got $1 minimum deposits, which are great for testing. You've got multiple account types, which has got something for every strategy. As I mentioned before, there's a good mobile trading experience and a fast setup with automatic demo access. But there is a cost. The offshore oversight means the promotional hooks aren't that beginner friendly. The dashboard tools, rewards and education feel like afterthoughts and are frankly ugly. Our verdict, amber. And not a good amber that means you can recreate dinosaurs. We're talking about a bad amber that keeps you at lights when there's an old lady crossing. There are plenty of features, but most designed to attract rather than to genuinely support traders over the longer term. Our overall rating is 6.6 out of 10. So let's break that down. Well, there's a super simple setup, but there's the offshore regulation, so I can't go higher than a 6. There are slippage complaints, which I've seen, and dodgy promos. Always read those T's and C's. So that's another 6. I do like the platform offering with the FBS app as a differential, and this is my favourite feature of FBS, which drags up to an 8. There are many routes to reach the support staff, but the help you can receive is mixed, so 6. On the USPs, high leverage, low minimum deposits stand out for me, but the major drawback is the dashboard. There's little functionality and there's little assistance for beginner trading. And it's ugly. Our final pillar, 7. So the final takeaway, FBS is a broker built for a very specific kind of trader. One who wants to get going fast, test strategies cheaply, and doesn't mind running light on protection. With high leverage, slick mobile tools, and a low barrier to entry, it looks appealing. But if you're serious about capital protection, consistent execution, and long-term growth, this isn't the safest clearing in the forest. Good for experienced traders testing ideas, not ideal for beginners expecting a safety net. Well then, chop chop, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Let us know which platform we should clear next. From FXAX, I'm Max. See you next time at the sharp end.